Hello there and welcome back to Pallegney. So for December we have some pigs to set up and take care of, probably have some bread to sell, and we have the 2 grass fields that we mowed last month to fertilize, and then we'll probably just have a little bit of tidying up to do around the farm. Some bales I can see there that could use putting away, and we will see what else we need to take care of. The first thing I'm going to do is take care of the pigs, because I'm sure the suspense has been way too much to handle since we bought the pigsty at the end of the last episode. We didn't put any pigs in it, so let me relieve the suspense now by buying some pigs. So if we go into our animal dealer, in fact, what kind of pigs is it? It's a female Berkshire sow. Okay, so going into the animal dealer, female Berkshire sow, we need 40 of them. Okay, and then if we look in our animals here, our chickens need feeding, so we'll take care of that. And if we go down to the bottom here, 40 Berkshire sows, so they need feeding, and they take 4,800 litres of food per month. So let's start by feeding them barley, because we can also feed the chickens at the same time. Now when it comes to food, it looks like the total capacity is at the top, and then that has to be made up of the other crops. Not sure how much the total capacity is, but let's try, first of all, we'll put around, I don't know, 5,000 to 7,000 litres in there. So let's do our usual whip over the fence, and we'll grab our small tractor, get barley, feed the chickens and the pigs, and then we will feed the pigs the other crops that they require. Okay, let's stop off here, jump in the pig pen, say hello to our new little friends here. Hoi! Hello pigs, how are we doing? Well, welcome to the farm. Let's get them fed and happy. So we'll tip the rest of this barley in here. We'll see how much of the total capacity that is used. Okay, I'm not quite sure. It looks to be about a quarter. So maybe it is 30,000 the capacity. So we'll get 7,500 litres of sorghum next. We'll top that up, followed by 7,500 litres of sunflowers, and then finally 7,500 litres of potatoes. I'll get these other feeding runs done, and I will rejoin you once the pigs are suitably fed. There we go, looks like it might take maybe 32,000 litres, I'm not sure. Maybe 8,000 litres of each, that kind of makes sense. So that's the pigs fed for now. Hopefully their health will go up after a little bit and they won't suffer. We'll keep an eye on those over the next few months and see how much they're consuming, and we will go from there. So next up, I think we will quickly fertilize the 2 grass fields we mowed last month, and they're ready for their next growth stage next year, and then we will look at selling the bread. Okay, we'll get the 2 grass fields done, start loading up the bread, and I will come back to you once our trailer is ready to go with bread and we're on our way over to the best sell point. that's our bread loaded up. Gonna just put our forklift back where it lives, and then we're gonna see how much bread we actually have. So let's switch off the forklift, switch over to our small tractor, get everything strapped in. We have 29,000 litres of bread here. Where's the best place to sell it? Let's take a look. So, bread down here. 3239 3315 over at the supermarket. So, let's get ourselves over to the supermarket. And seems to be... Trailer seems to be able to handle the bread a little bit better than it can the bales. Sneak across our field here, and the supermarket is that building there just on the left. So, I actually don't remember where the sell point is for this. Let's buy those back doors, but where exactly I don't know. Well, we may have to forego getting this all unloaded in one hit. I'll try my best, but don't know that it's going to be achievable. There we go. All in one hit as well. How much did we get? 96 plus 13, so 110,000 for our bread, which is great. There we go. Just squeeze ourselves out of there and squeeze ourselves onto the bridge. And back over to the farm. So, what else do we have to do this fine December morning? Well, we can take care of those bales in the middle of the field. They can go where they live. Well, they can go where the chickens are. Or the sheep, rather. The chickens definitely don't want to be eating the grass. They like grain. So we can put the bales where the sheep are. Maybe we can check the sell price. I have a feeling I'm going to need this trailer, so I'm not going to put it away in there. I have a feeling that we might be able to sell some of the excess alfalfa hay that we've accumulated over the last couple of years. So I'll leave the trailer here because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Switch off the tractor. Let's take care of the bales first of all, and then we'll take a look at what we have in our storage and what we can offload. And before we take care of these bales, let's quickly take a look at our productions, because I noticed that our vegetable fat is out again. So we'll turn that off for now. We have 4,000 litres of vegetable fat. So depending on how much soybeans... We didn't actually use soybeans, did we, for animals? Let's take a look. So the sunflowers are a substitute for soybeans. So that means we can feed all of our soybeans to the potato processing. I like that. There we go. And then the last two, we'll put them in our storage. And what I should also do for the sheep, and I didn't do this before because I completely forgot how it works, is blast some straw into their barn from the side entrance there. I was trying to feed it to them just by dropping it off and it wasn't working, and then I just thought, well, they don't need it to survive, so I just gave up on it. But then remembering from how you do it for the cows, you just kind of blast it into the side entrance. Same for the sheep and the pigs. So when we get some straw next year, we'll take care of that as well. Alright, so that's the grass taken care of. Back into our productions here. If we go down, potato soup, that's out because there's no more potatoes to feed it. Everything else seems to be working very well. So let's grab our trailer and deliver the soybeans to our potato processing. I'm thinking that the pigs eat 4,800 litres a month. Maybe they eat all of the ingredients equally. So 1,200 litres of each per month. So we should have enough soybeans or enough sunflowers to sustain them. So I'm just going to feed all the soybeans to the potato processing, and then that can be busy generating our potato products ready to sell throughout next year. That is one thing I could also do, actually, is empty the potato processing. It's got plenty of potato soup. I'm sure it's starting to amass a stockpile of the other potato products. Let's take a quick look. What are we amassing here? So Output, we've got 6,000 litres of French fries almost, 4,500 fried potatoes, 13,000 potato soup, lots of paprika chips. Yeah, we're starting to build up quite the stockpile here. I won't do that just now. I'll leave that for another little while, because I think the first product that we're making that comes up for sale isn't until April, so we don't need to worry about that for now. I think some of the alfalfa product might be worth offloading, so I'm going to switch out the large and small tractors, because I know that small tractor definitely won't haul a whole trailer load of alfalfa, so let's take care of that. Alfalfa 130 and 123, it doesn't get much better than that. Alfalfa hay 172. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of some of that. So animal dealer for the alfalfa, and then the biogas plant for the alfalfa hay. So let's see exactly what we have in here. 36 bales of alfalfa, and don't have too much of alfalfa hay, or do we? Let's get all of it out of the storage. We'll just offload it all. We'll get that out. We'll get that out. That one too. That one too. Those ones too. Okay, so there's not enough space here to place all the objects, so let's get some of this loaded up. And I'm not going to worry about where we sell it, because it's not worth that much money anyway. I just want it out of our way, to be honest. So we can mix the alfalfa hay and the alfalfa bales together. We'll take them all to one sell point. It'll probably need to be 2 runs. I don't think we can squeeze them all in for 1 run unless we really want to break the trailer. So yeah, two runs is probably more realistic. Do we stack them 3 or 4 high? I know last time I stacked them 4 high, it was really difficult for the tractor to pull them, so let's go for 3 high this time. And then depending on how many we have, how many bales we have left, once we've done 3 high, we might add the extra one on top. We will see. Okay, so we're over at the biogas plant. I decided to bring them here because last time I took a full trailer load of bales over to the animal dealer. It took absolutely forever to get there, so I just decided I would take the slight loss in money and bring them here instead. Now, I believe they go just to where the front of this bin is, so I'm going to get the trailer lined up here and then get them offloaded. So I think this is about the right place. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to bring some kind of front loader over here. Here we are at the biogas plant with our forklift, and we're going to have to unload all of these manually, so I will make a note of how much money we have now, 401,000, and we'll see how much we have when we're done. We'll see you in a bit. turn ourselves around and reverse up to the sell point. This car's going to have to wait for a second. Not sure if the front weight helped. I put the front weight on for both of these trips just to weigh the front of the tractor down a little bit and maybe give it a little more grip at the front. I'm not sure if that really matters, but I thought I would try it out. Okay, we are at the sell point for the animal dealer. Let's get the rest of this alfalfa sold off. There we go. So in total there, we made 37,000 euros from all of that alfalfa and alfalfa hay. Not exactly great, but not to be complained at either. I'm going to go back via the gas station because this tractor is in need of both gas and some maintenance. So we'll get both of those taken care of. And then when we get back to the farm, I'm not sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll skip through to January and buy the goats we need for one of the upcoming VIP orders. Thinking some more about the discussion we had in the last episode about the cows. I can't buy the cows early anyway because there is a level of VIP order that needs younger cows, and I'm not going to be buying 2 cow barns. I'm only going to be buying 1, so those cows for the last level of VIP order, they're just going to have to wait. We need, I think for what level are we on now? I think we're on level 7. I think level 9 of the VIP order. Yeah, we're on level 7. So level 9 of the VIP order also needs cows. So I'm just going to wait. Where's the thing? There it is. So we'll get that repaired. Oh, that doesn't really need repairing. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't really matter. So we'll wait for this to finish refueling. And then we'll head back to the farm. So, I don't think there's anything left to do this month. But one thing I could check actually is, let's look at our sorghum. So we have 70,000 litres. I might end up feeding some more of this to the bakery or the grain mill to produce flour for bread, because I don't think our pigs are going to eat that much over the course of the year. But what I will do is skip through to next month. And just see how much the pigs have eaten. Then I can also buy those goats for the next level of VIP order. Let's check the animal dealer actually. The male goats are 12 months and we need to keep them for 9 months because they need to be 21 months to be sold. So yeah, let's skip through to next month and I'll see you there. Okay, Happy New Year to you from Pallegney. So let's take a look at our pigs and see how much they've eaten over the course of the 1 month. So their health is at 100%, which is great. They've eaten just over 2,000 litres of barley, which isn't great. They've eaten about 1,000 litres of sorghum, just around 1,000 litres of sunflowers, and they only had about 6,400 of potatoes. So barley is their main source of food. So if they're eating 2,000 litres per month, that's 24,000 litres per year. I hope I'm going to have enough barley. How much barley do we have left? 26,000 litres. I think we should have enough because we had a little bit of excess from last year. We've got January, February. We have 6 months until it's ready to harvest again, and we're going to have a lot when we harvest it because we have those 2 big fields. So I think we should just be okay to sustain those and the chickens until June. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But 1,000 litres of sorghum per month, which means that we can probably put a full trailer load of sorghum into our grain mill. So let's take care of that. Hoi, over the fence. Full trailer load of sorghum into our grain mill. That will go nicely. And then we're going to have a nice big excess of bread come sell time next year. So I think this year what I'll do with sorghum is those 2 fields over the back there, so the one that usually has sorghum in it and the one that had sugar beets, and the one that had sugar cane in it, I'll put sorghum in both of those fields this year, and that'll be a nice double harvest of sorghum. Let's go to our map here. This year we had this field and this field. Next year we'll have slightly less, but I know we don't need as much of it for the pigs, so that's okay. Let's get this over to our grain mill, and then we'll look at buying those goats. Yeah, so they'll be sold in 8 months, and then the goats will be sold in 9 months. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll get those 40 male Welsh goats. And we'll put them in here because these are going to be sold within a couple of months. So, male Welsh goat, 40 of them. There we go. So they are for our next level of VIP order. Need to make sure we keep feeding them the grass, which is just fine. We have plenty in storage this year round. We just need to make sure they keep topped up. One more thing I'll check is the state of our silage here. How's it doing? It's 87% fermented. I think when it comes to next month, we can probably take that over to the animal dealer and sell that off for the VIP order. And maybe I should do that in this episode while we don't have too much to do, actually. It wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to skip through to February, and I'll see you there. Okay, so welcome to February. The only thing I want to do is hoik over the fence, and hopefully these silage bales are fermented. Yeah, these have all fermented. So we can actually cut open the bales. There we go. Okay. Do it from this end. Does it do them all at once? No, it doesn't. Alright, so let's get these silage bales loaded onto our trailer. I believe it's going to the animal dealer, but we will double check. Okay, so we're over at the animal dealer with our trailer of silage, and we should complete this piece of the VIP order with this delivery. So let's get ourselves backed up to the drop-off point, and we'll be unsecured, and that should be that complete. There we go, and a nice little 36,000 euros in the bank. So just the animals to go for this level of VIP order, and then we will be moving on to the next. I think this is a great place to leave this episode. We've managed to skip through the dull months of winter within one episode, which has been great. We've made some money, we've made progress on our VIP orders, and we have bought some pigs. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I do hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.